Hi, and welcome back to Between Two Crowns. Tonight we have our very own Vance L. Stinson, who is currently serving as the Vice President of Clubs for the Undergraduate Student Association. How are you doing tonight, Vance?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful. How are you guys?
We're doing well. We're doing well. So we're here that you're VP of Clubs.
Yes.
So what do you do?
What do I do? Okay, so that was, okay, what do I do? Let's see. Well, I meet with a lot of clubs.
Bring on the next guest. We're done with this one.
Like, he does stuff.
I do stuff, yes.
He
I
wasn't
meet
ready.
with people.
He wasn't ready.
I also play in all of the Council of Representatives meetings.
Oh, wow.
You guys are both club leaders, so I guess you have an idea of what I do. I do a lot of like consulting
This
work.
isn't for us. This is
I'm
for
sorry,
them.
I'm sorry. For those of you who don't know, I do a lot of consulting work for all of the clubs on campus, as well as aiding new clubs in their development. So really, I guess my job focuses on three things. Development, I'm talking with my hands. They told me not to do that.
I talk with my hands. Sign language.
Development, consultation, and advisement, really.
That's awesome.
It's a lot of fun.
What's like the most interesting club you've seen so far this semester?
Well, there was a new club that was recognized called the Grad Club, which is essentially a club that aids students in their understanding of how to get into grad school, which is, I think, should be like an office on campus. But it's a club, and it
That's
sounds
just
really
what you
cool.
think.
Yeah.
Nudge, nudge.
I also had a meeting with a club leader, a potential club leader who wanted to create like a hide and seek club, and then she like developed it into like a Hunger Games club. That sounds like really amazing. If you're watching this, you should email me because I really want to join your club.
That's insane. Oh. So like, would they really model it after the Hunger Games?
Yeah, it was a really cool concept. So like once a semester they would have like this big Hunger Games. Every weekend they would have these different like playground games, and then once a semester they have this huge like culmination, a weekend-long competition, kind of like the Griffins versus Zombies event that we had. But it would be more geared at like childhood games like hide and seek and all that fun stuff.
So, if it's like a Hunger Games style thing, what are we going to do with the bodies? Is Project Conservation going to turn them into mulch?
That's a good.
Or,
that's a good question.
compost
I think
it?
that's a really good idea, and it's really an opportunity for co-sponsorship. So I'd be all for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, who else would do you picture like co-sponsoring that? So like,
Well,
Project Conservation, so we can
Project
recycle the
Conservation,
bodies.
so we can
Recycle the
recycle the
bodies,
bodies.
And the mulch would be great.
Let's see, it's the Hunger Games, so maybe Cooking Club. They could have some sort of
They could
involvement
cook
in that.
all the food that no one's eating
Right. Yeah.
because they're so hungry. You know.
Right. Well, I mean, just to further competition, I feel like if they're you have the smells of cooking, and then they can't eat and they're starving to death. I feel that would be more motivation to really speed things up because. Some people can last forever. Like, you put me out in the wilderness, I'll never die. I'll be out there for 4 or 5 months. I've got enough.
It's true. It's really true. I've seen it happen before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Only once.
So like, when you're not being VP of Clubs, what do you do?
Well, not much actually. I spend a lot of times, a lot of my time doing club stuff. When I'm not doing club stuff, I guess I'm working on like my school stuff because that's important.
Oh, you're a student.
Yeah,
Really?
I mean, sometimes I'm a student. Most times I'm not.
Oh my gosh. So like, what year are you?
Could have fooled me.
Yeah, I'm a junior, communication, human
Oh.
resources. Yeah, so I do a lot of schoolwork. I hang out with my friends a lot.
Do you think it's getting in the way of your schoolwork?
Yes, and I'm prepared to resign because of it. No, I'm just kidding. Groundbreaking announcement. No, I don't think it gets in the way of my schoolwork. I'm really good with like time management and whatnot. So, anytime.
What a terrible skill to have.
Anytime that I have to do club stuff, I do it, but it's usually set aside. Yeah.
What did you say?
I think that like you had a question that someone wanted me to ask him, but I don't know what that question is anymore because I didn't hear it.
I'm sorry. I am not in charge of anything, nor do I come up with any of these questions beforehand or, do anything at all.
You're being rude to the guest.
Well, that's okay.
Hi.
Vance doesn't care. Do you?
I don't care. No, I don't.
So Vance, last year you were diversity chair, correct?
Yes.
So like, what did you get to do with that?
We had our first Canisius College Student Appreciation Week. It's kind of sad that that's not happening again. I know the current diversity chair, Asher, is looking into like incorporating some of the ideas for that event. But yeah, I would have to say like Student Appreciation Week last year was the most monumental thing I did for when I was diversity chair. And it was a lot of fun, a lot of fun.
So, I mean, kind of going off of that, What actually did an old wooden ship have to do with the Senate?
What?
Diversity it's an old wooden ship used in the Civil War.
Oh.
What,
okay. I had no
what
idea.
did that have to
Oh,
do?
You know,
How many sails did it have?
2, I believe. It was also
I
yeah.
mean, I was the chair of the ship, so I mean, I have to have some sort of
you don't
idea.
even know?
Wait, so like who
No,
sat on
you
it?
know, I was really disconnected from the people who were.
But who sat on it? I want to know.
Many of people have sat on me,
Oh.
because that's what diversity is about.
Getting sat on?
Yeah, it doesn't matter who you are or what you've done, as long as you can sit on diversity.
I heard a little gossip squirrel told me
Oh my God, gossip.
that you're friends with Beyonce.
Oh my God, yes. Beyonce's actually my best friend. Yeah, we go way back. Like.
So
way back.
is she one of the friends that you hang out with when you're avoiding doing schoolwork and club work?
Yeah, so most of my nights belong to Beyonce.
Is she your queen bee?
I mean, I'm my own queen bee, but.
So
she's-
is
I
this
don't
like
think
an
a high
oligarchy?
connection
No, no, no. I think this is an oligarchy of bees.
Yeah, that's.
So there's, 2 different bees.
Yeah.
Okay.
Except I would say I'm more in charge.
So where's the honey?
You don't want to know where the honey is. You don't want to know.
Uh-oh.
I am gonna guess it's in Whaley then.
Is it in Whaley? I don't know.
I mean, I haven't been in there in a while. It might be, actually.
Heads up, everybody. Canisius Whaley is full of honey. That's why they won't let you in.
Is it Waylay?
Wheelie, Whaley.
What's going on here, guys?
Check in your earpiece. See if you can't get a confirmation on.
I don't know if anyone knows the
Wheelie.
pronunciation of
Is Willahe? It's an old Cherokee word. Willahe.
It's
Whaley.
Whaley.
Oh, Whaley. Okay.
So was that right?
No.
No.
No, you were wrong.
I'm wrong.
You're
Is he
always
wrong?
wrong.
Okay.
He's always wrong.
Yeah.
So,
Seems like it.
As a member of the USA E-Board, you work with, 5 other club leaders on campus. Which
Oh
do you
my.
want to put a knife in the most?
Probably Rich Kubiak. It didn't take me long to think of that. No, I'm kidding. No, I love everybody on the E-Board. But if I had to put a knife in anyone, it'd have to be Rich.
Is it
He
just
knows
because,
why.
Is it because you're jelly of his giraffe costume or no?
he won $200?
I'm so surprised.
When's he going to buy us stuff?
I'm so surprised. No. I'm totally kidding, Rich. I love you. I don't think you watch the
not
show,
kidding.
but
This show is 110% serious.
no, Rich is a
factual.
cool guy. $200. What is he gonna spend on food? I would spend it on food.
I'm scared that he's going to spend it on drugs.
Yeah, I mean,
very
drug
scared.
dealers
I'm
are
really worried
accepting
about
Visa
him.
cards now. It's actually really cool. Not that I would know.
Well, Vince,
On that note,
we're very happy to have you on the show.
Of
Thank you again for
course,
coming in. Keep doing
anytime.
great things as
Will
VP of
do.
Clubs.
Will do.
Thanks again for coming on. And we're going to cut to a commercial break. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome everybody tonight to our segment of Between Two Crowns, featuring our 2013 and 2014 winners of the Mr. Canisius pageant, Neil Savoy and Patrick Clancy.
well, hello.
Welcome to Between Two Crowns. I'm Neil Savoy.
And I'm Pat.
What's your full name, Pat?
Patrick Thomas Gregory Clancy.
Is one of those your confirmation names?
Yeah.
That doesn't count. That doesn't count.
Okay.
We're talking about birth names.
Well-
I'm Neil Thomas Michael Savoy. I was given 2 names at birth, okay? You were given 1 middle name at birth.
Yeah.
Respect.
Okay, fine.
So we were thinking, what's something that like everyone at Canisius like is forced to do now and again? And we realized that thing was eat the food here.
It's inevitable. As much as you try to avoid it, there are some instances where it just cannot be, you can't get around it.
Yeah, it's almost like this biological function where like if you don't eat it, then you die. But I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Right. There are some times when you just get that low, like that down on yourself, that you have no choice but to. You have to hit rock bottom before you can start to rise again.
That's really true.
Yeah.
So, like, what do you eat here?
90% of the time, I eat Subway every time.
Ooh, that's what I eat. I ate that right before I came in. I had the $5 meatball marinara.
Hold on, shut up. I don't eat meatball marinara.
Because
Strong.
why? Because why?
Because in freshman year, I was the last time I had meatball marinara, and I had to go to the bathroom 6 times in one day.
Well, I can just say for the record, that's never happened to me after eating meatball marinara, so...
I'm not saying necessarily meatball marinara, but maybe just how it's performed here?
I've eaten meatball marinara only here on this campus, and I've never had to poop 6 times in one day because of that. For other reasons, but not for the meatball marinara.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Well, what about the, I absolutely adore Mexican food, like anything. And I know it doesn't really count, but I worked at Moe's for 4 years. And people
did?
would say, yeah.
Well, why didn't you give me free queso?
I didn't know you when I worked.
That doesn't make a difference.
No, it does.
You're supposed to have
Also,
4
I wasn't here.
It's called
3.5.
force.
If you want to go
I'm
3.5
sorry.
hours away, I will get you free queso.
Pat,
Other than that,
it's
I'm
foresight.
not. Dad, stop! I'm trying to talk. My
just-
friends are watching.
I just wish that you could be more thoughtful when it comes to me because every time I come to the show, all you talk about is yourself, and I just want queso. And guac.
Are you done?
And a tortilla.
Are
A
you
warm
done?
tortilla. Yeah, I'm done.
All right, thank you. Anyway, what was I going to say?
I don't think I'm being difficult. I don't think I
You
am.
don't think at all. That's your problem.
Fine.
Not even a little bit.
Cacao.
But
Go on, talk about subs.
no,
Talk about
I
subs.
wasn't talking about subs. See, you weren't even listening. I was talking about the burritos on campus in dining hall. The new one.
Talk
the
about
new
the
thing they have.
burritos.
They're great, but now I can't eat them anymore because I throw up every time. I don't know why.
Okay, so we have burritos on campus. What else is going on campus? Are there any events?
Alcohol's coming to campus.
I don't know if that counts, but yeah,
That
it is.
counts.
It's
Can we
coming to
put that in?
Iggy's.
Yeah.
Iggy's is going to serve you.
Beer,
Ooh.
box wine,
Yeah, you'll be
malt liquor.
buzzed enough to enjoy the food.
Okay, see, the thing is, at Iggy's, I do enjoy Iggy's food.
I do too. I was trying to get
Iggy's, Iggy's is definitely really good.
I love their fries.
Yes, Iggy's
I just wanna eat their fries
steak
on
fries
fries
are
on
really
fries.
good. The chicken,
Tater, like the fritters,
fingers. I don't know what they're
I
called.
don't like
Chicken
my
tenders.
fingers.
That's okay. I think they're delicious.
Just don't eat them on the show, Pat.
I'll try not to. No promises. They're good things, but yeah.
So that's happening. So we're gonna cut to a commercial. And when we come back, we'll be talking to Miss Kristen Warner.
There was one day that we had just done the cardiovascular unit, in class that day. And then right after class, I went over to the Vascular Institute, volunteered, put the scrubs on. And one of the doctors asked me if I wanted to see an open heart surgery. And so I said, yeah,
really?
sure.
I came into Canisius as obviously as a freshman, not really sure what I wanted to do. I ended up taking a digital media arts class, and that really just kind of jump-started, my career.
And I think being where we are in the city and in the world with the medical campus that we have here is really an opportunity that I wouldn't have anywhere else.
It's more than just academics. Meet different people. Go out and do things. There's so much more to college. It's an experience.
I instantly fell in love with doing video work, graphic design. I started pursuing more and more opportunities in the school, whether it was doing admissions videos on the sides. I did a couple videos for alumni relations, the president of the college, and then I actually got noticed last year, and they sent me over to the Philippines to create a feature-length documentary.
I lived with a host family while I took classes in Spanish with Spanish professors at the University of Oviedo, and I was a Spaniard for a semester, and it was the best decision I made as a college student.
Zero. Hi, and welcome back to Between Two Crowns. Tonight we have Kristen Warner. She is the Vice President of Communications for the Undergraduate Student Association. And do you do anything else?
Go to class sometimes.
Oh, you're a student too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we asked Vance about that. You know, he goes to classes too.
Does he?
Yeah, he's an undergrad here.
Oh, I thought he was just, on the e-board.
Yeah,
That's
I
it.
know. That's what we thought.
Yeah.
Oh.
Learn something new every day.
You do learn something new every day. Why are you avoiding Pat?
Because he's staring at me and he's mad at me because I dropped stuff out of his pocket.
He's just trying to make a connection.
Stop it.
No.
Please don't treat the host's faces like Play-Doh. Show some respect.
Kids these days. I just don't even understand.
I don't either.
Who would even think to do that? Ask
Someone
some
who has no
questions.
respect for others.
Yeah.
Go on.
So I'm sorry. Are you trying to tell me what to do? Hey Pat, Pat, why don't
Sir.
you go on?
I know.
If you could calm down. One question I'd like to ask. So we know that you're a representative for Scrogard. How is that going, and how do you fit that into your busy schedule?
Oh,
How? He asked you how. You didn't say how.
I don't know how. That's why I asked.
How do you think I fit into my schedule?
I don't know. That's why I asked.
Yeah.
Can we get another
guest?
another guest?
Yeah. Let's do
Anybody in
that.
the booth want to come up and get interviewed? This one's done.
Ooh, you have ink.
Yeah.
It's real. Oh, I know what this is.
Oh, tell me.
It's RGB CMYK.
Uh-huh.
Would you look at that?
Do you know what that means, Pat?
I should.
He should, but does he?
No.
Let's ask.
Guess.
I don't. I know it's like
Come on.
red, green, blue.
That doesn't.
Don't know.
Cyan, magenta, yellow, K. These are the colors of printing, and these are the colors of light.
K is key.
K is black.
Yeah, which means black.
No. Okay. Thank you. Now I know.
So about 15 fingers. You
I'm
excited?
not being interviewed. Yeah, that's gonna be nice.
You have 15 fingers?
No, that's advertising agency.
Oh. Yeah, come on. Let's stay on topic.
Come on.
So we
focus?
understand that you did internship with Universal Studios?
Disney!
With DreamWorks?
With Paramount.
How dare you?
With Fox?
How dare you? I'm
Who-
insulted.
Who was it with?
Disney!
Who?
Disney!
Who?
Disney!
Okay.
All right, it was funny the first time. It stopped.
Disney.
Well, tell us about it.
Yeah, like what'd you do?
Okay, well,
Did you do anything? Set anyone on fire?
no. Surprisingly. I stood by a pool all day and prevented kids from drowning.
Oh my gosh.
I was a lifeguard at the
What
resorts.
is wrong with you?
Now, did you prevent them from drowning by presenting yourself at, in the lower waters of the pool, and then as the children would come to the pool, you would scream and yell at them, and because they'd see your face and hear your awful voice, it would repel them, so they wouldn't be able to drown, and you also wouldn't have to work for the day.
If I did that, they would be so scared they fell under. So no.
Under
Tried
what?
the water. They try to
No,
hide
you
from my
before
face.
they got to.
No, I would just push them under the water, be like, and go save them.
Why
didn't
didn't
you
you just let them drown?
Because that's not good. Then we don't get a gold star for the day.
I think you're
So,
a
are
sellout.
you a good noodle?
I am a good noodle.
Oh, okay.
Are you a good pool noodle?
Terrible pool noodle.
Could we use you as a pool noodle?
No,
Have you ever been used as a pool noodle?
I don't know.
Do you have any career ideas of being used as a pool noodle?
I don't.
What kind of noodle would you like to be used as?
Zero. None of the above.
Fettuccine? Linguine?
No.
What else is there? Shells? Rigatoni, is that a noodle?
I think so. We're gonna go with it.
What about a ravioli? Do I be a ravioli noodle?
Give me the formioli.
I'm sorry, what formula?
Sir, if you're not going to comply with us, we
I
can
don't
always
know.
get other
I don't know what
guests.
you're talking
The
about.
Krabby Patty secret formula.
Ravioli,
give me the formioli.
Do you really think that I don't know that? She's avoiding our questioning. And you're letting her. You're playing into her game. Whose side are you on?
I can't stop. I have a problem. Okay? God, it's not about me. Stop touching things.
I can't believe what you've done to this show.
We used to be respected interviewers until we had to do this.
You're welcome.
No.
Because things have been easy for you so far. I am
I
challenging
wouldn't
your
say
skills.
easy, no.
I'm challenging you.
You could challenge a pigeon to chess. But you know what that would do? The pigeon just knock all the pieces over.
Or they poop on it.
Yeah. You're
Sorry,
pooping.
I
You're
just
pooping
wanted to
on
try
the
it
show.
out.
So you know.
Touching my hair.
All of our viewers
Let
are
me
so
try it out.
excited.
Ooh. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He's not actually
Where's
sorry.
makeup? Makeup at aisle 1.
There's more than one aisle.
No. We only have one aisle.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
All you need is Dove soap to stay clean.
I mean, I guess.
Do you want me to tell you a funny Disney story?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me think of one.
Oh, come on. You didn't come prepared?
No.
Speak up.
Okay, one time a kid pooped in the pool and we closed it for a whole day.
That's not funny. That's tragic.
Yeah, that's
You've
terrible.
embarrassed that child. What if that child is watching the show?
Oh my God.
Probably not.
How do you know that? How do you know that?
Oh, I'm gonna talk to you now.
I don't think that's how it works, young lady. You have to talk to both of us.
It's kind of the rules of the world.
I was not given any rules.
Talk to Pat's armpit. I'm sorry, was that English?
Kid can't even read.
Cacao.
Doodle Bob.
I think that your constant references to SpongeBob reflect an escapist attitude within yourself that you can't handle reality, so you use SpongeBob to escape it.
By going underwater
Yeah, you just did it again.
and living in a pineapple.
I think that you have a serious problem. I think that you need help. I think that Pat and I are here for you, and we want to help you
Yeah.
get help.
I mean, it's
Is
what
this
we're
is
here
this like
for.
an AA meeting?
I'm Neil,
no, this
and I'm a
is-
TV show host.
This is Between Two Crowns. So obviously she also has dementia.
Oh my God.
You're so young.
Who are
too.
you?
You don't have a chance.
What's your name?
This is Niall.
Niall?
Yeah.
Like from One Direction?
And this is Tap.
But like from One Direction? Niall?
Sorry about the worst guest ever, everybody.
Yeah, I think we're gonna put her on like a plaque of hateful remembrance to remember.
She's on the do not accept list.
Yeah, do not ever interview or ask to come on the show ever. I mean, it's like she like came pleading to me to be on the show, and then she does this.
Can I be number 1 on the list with the gold star?
Yeah, for worst.
Okay. Do I get an award for that? A paper plate award would be okay.
Maybe. With that, we're gonna end our time with our guest, Kristen Warner here, who is clinging to Pat and refuses to leave the studio. Oh my gosh. And with that, good evening, everyone, and thanks for watching.